All right, on this problem, two ways I can do this. I can move all the variables to the left. I can move all the variables to the right. Coming around, I saw some of you starting to solve this and moving things around. Doesn't matter which way I move things. A lot of you seem to want to move the variables to the left. That's fine. There's no problem with that. What do I have to do to move the variables to the left? How do I move this variable to the left? Subtract 4. Subtract the 4y. Subtract the 4y here. Subtract the 4y here. It's just like we did with the equations. So if I have a y and I subtract a 4y, negative 3y less than or equal to 18. Divide by negative 3. Divide by negative 3. Okay, gone here. Y greater than or equal to negative 6. The one piece you have to be, actually two pieces you have to be careful of. The first piece you have to be careful of. When you divide by negative, the symbol flips. And you have to remember, a positive divided by negative is a negative. When I graph negative 6, this one's going to be closed, and it's going to go to the right. Give me the best number to the right. 0. Okay, if I put in 0, it means I get 0 here. 0 times anything is 0, so I just have 18 over here. Is 0 less than 18? I know I'm correct. By me graphing and actually checking my work, I know I did it correctly. If I wouldn't have flipped it, it would have had a number less than negative 6. Some of you moved it the other way, and I'll show you the other way of doing the problem. Some of you went and moved the y to the other side. Subtract y, subtract y. What's y minus y? So I put the 0 there. It just doesn't get rid of everything. There's still a 0 as a placeholder. There has to be something there. Less than or equal to 4y minus y is 3y plus 18. Minus 18. Minus 18. Minus 18. What's 0 minus 18? Negative 18 less than or equal to 3y. What should be my next step? Divide by 3 here. Divide by 3 here. Negative 6 less than or equal to y. But I don't like the number being first. I like to flip it. Y greater than or equal to negative 6. Still got the exact same answer. Just took a different approach. Does it matter which side I move things to? No. It makes it a lot easier if I move variables to the left, because then at the end I don't have to worry about flipping. So let's move the 2m to the left. How do I move the 2m to the left? Subtract 2m. Subtract 2m. What's 4m minus 2m? 2m. The negative 3m comes down. Less than, gone, 6. Plus 3. Plus 3 over here. 2m less than 9. Divide by 2. Divide by 2. M divided by, or m is less than 9 over 2. That's your answer. Earlier in the year, you guys would have saw this and said, I can't do this. That's your answer. M is less than 9 over 2. You don't need to grab the calculator. You leave it like this. And if I want to graph it, I just go 9 halves. This one is open, and it goes to the left. If I want to know what it means as a decimal, what is it? 4.5 is 4.5. Try this one. So you moved everything, subtract 7x, subtract 7x, divide by 3x, or sorry, divide by 3, divide by negative 3. When you divide by negative, the sign does flip. It graphs to the left. And this dot is solid. Good job. The home cleaning company charges $312 to power wash siding of a house plus $12 for each window. Power clean charges $36 per window, and the price includes power washing the siding. How many windows must a house have to make the total cost from the home cleaning company less expensive than the power clean? Once you guys get old enough, you're going to start buying things on your own. And you're going to have to determine what companies to go with. Sometimes you're going to have to decide okay, do I go with this company or do I go with this company for certain products? You just don't say, hey, that one looks better, this one has shinier vehicles. You decide which one's the better price. And if you always go by, well, this one has the bigger ad in a newspaper. Usually that means they have a bigger ad, which means the ads cost more, which means they have to charge more. There's things you have to figure out is how much do they charge. So you need to go and figure out. All right, they charge $312 to clean your house, plus $12 per window. How can I write that as an expression? Well, we're talking about 312 plus 12W. Okay, we want it to be less than or, well, we want it to be less expensive, so less than 36W, because it's 36 per window. The other company just says it's 36 per window. So it doesn't matter if you have 100 windows or you have 2 windows in your house. They charge you $36 per window. This company says we charge you $12 per window, and then it's $312 to clean the house. So what do I have to do in order to solve? Subtract. Well, to make this problem easier, what's probably wise to do? Subtract 12W. Whoops, I'm dyslexic. Subtract 12W, subtract 12W. 312 is less than, what's 36 minus 12? 24W. Divide by 24, divide by 24. Now I'm going to mentally already just go in, flip it. W has to be greater than, I'm going to grab the calculator, because I don't know this off the top of my head. 312 divided by 24. You have to have more than 13 windows in your house. So if you have more than 13 windows in your house, home cleaning is a better deal. Otherwise, what? No, the way I flipped it is so W is first. That's the only way, because it would be 13 is less than W, so I flipped it so it's W is greater than 13. I just flipped it so it actually looked different, not that it did anything to the problem. Because when I solve it, it's going to say 13 less than W. I flip it so it's W is greater than 13. So you would say and go to your house and go, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, I got 12 windows. Well, for me to save money, this company would be cheaper by having 12 windows. But once you have 13, the other one is cheaper now. When it's your money, you start to care about how much things are.